Hello and welcome back to Civilization V by Sid Meier's. We are in our Polynesian campaign that we have just started and are trying out. Let's keep going. We have marble again! Hooray! That makes everybody happy. Who are you? You guys are Roman. We did meet the Romans. I had forgotten we met the Romans. Okay. So now we're getting ivory. We finally have a positive happiness again. It's always good. So let's move right along. Bison? I didn't know there were bison in this game. You know, I have played for hundreds of hours on this game. And
Shall the clay say to him that fashioneth it, what makest thou?
That's one of my favorite quotes. But anyway, what I was saying, I'm still finding new tile improvements here, which is really fascinating. This game is so huge. The replayability is just enormous. Shall we get sailing? Might as well. Oh no, calendar, because then we'll be able to get our silk. Perfect. Alrighty. Moving right along.
조선의 궁궐에 당도한 것을 환영하오 낯선이여. 나는 나의 훌륭한 백성들을 굽어 살피는 깨우친 임금 세종이요.
Well, it's nice to meet you too, Mr. Sejong the Great of Korea. Now, the Koreans are interesting because they have a bonus to science. One of the few countries that do that. So, if you're trying to do a scientific victory, they're one of the better ones to use. Can we trade with you at all?
들어보겠소.
They have gold and horses, while all we have is marble. But they do have an embassy.
아니하겠소.
Okay. Well, having them accept, or having me accept the embassy is not going to do anything, so... I always try to do this, although it never works.
그리할
Maybe
수
another
없소.
time. Oh, thank you. That was nice of them. Oh, and somebody founded a pantheon. English has started worshipping stone circles. +2 faithful. Well, that's not bad at all. Ooh, that's a different song. Okay. Well, I meant the city-state of Bogota with 15 gold. Perfect. Thank you. I've actually gotten all I have in this turn. Korea announces that they're protecting Russia. Whatever. England, done. Both of my cities grew to a person, so they've cut down on production times, which is always nice. India announces to the world that they're now protecting Bogota. Oh, great. Cool. Oh look, we have an oasis. Those are nice to have. Yes, we seem to be expanding quite nicely here. So nothing happened on that turn. But somebody else founded a pantheon. India has a god king status, so the palace provides +1 to culture, faith, gold, production, and science. That's actually quite a lot. That's here in Delhi. And I found another barbarian encampment. Let's not go about trying to kill these guys, because that tends to end badly for my scouts. We'll just let them be and move on to different prospects. So we have our caravan, finally. Now I'm going to change its home city to Samoa here first, because it's closer to where I want it to trade with Delhi, so that's a quick fix. And I get to choose a new production. Look at so many options now. Let's get a shrine, that way we can start getting faith in. And maybe we can start using a pantheon of our own. Also, we were wanting to take this place over, but unless we... Oh, they've made it already. Fascinating. Okay, trade route with Delhi. I'll get... Well, I get plus 2 signs per turn, or will I get 1 signs per turn? I think I'll be getting 2 signs per turn. Well, we'll see up in the corner. Yes, I'm sure. So I'm getting 2 science and 2 gold per turn, and they're getting 1 science and 1 gold per turn. So that's not bad. Honolulu wants cocoa. Connecting that resource to the trade will cause the city to enter We Love the King Day, increasing the growth rate. Okay, well that's good to know. But as I was saying earlier, I wanted to get this Uluru, but unless I get a settler over there pretty quick, looks like Hong Kong's gonna get it. So let's see where that winds up. Oh, look, I can adopt a policy. Those are always helpful. Let me just start my timer here, because I always keep forgetting to do that. Alrighty. Adopt policy. And this is where I get my legalism, which gives me bonus to culture in my first cities. And see, I doubled my culture. It's already to +8 now. I love that. Plus, I think...
동지여, 우리는 상의해야 할 것이 많고 서로에게 얻을 수 있는 것이 많소.
Oh yes, I will accept that, thank you.
알겠소.
What I was saying, the culture, I think, also helps with your growth on your cities. Augustus Caesar's already entered the classical age era? Wow, that's really very fast. 3 and 4, while I'm not too far behind most people, I am definitely in the bottom. This difficulty setting is...
So teach us to number our days, so that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom.
This difficulty setting is much more difficult. But that means we're going to be able to get the silk here, which is good. Wow, okay, so I'm feeling very far behind. Let's get archery, because that one only takes the 3 turns to get. Plus, it'll unlock both Artemis, which is something we really like, because that helps with our growth rate. Next turn. Bogota is under attack. Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna come to help you at all. And our caravan is traveling back and forth, which is always a good thing. Plus, we'll get our shrine this next turn, which will be good, because then we'll finally start getting income on faith. Well, 30 faith is required for the next religious pantheon. They get more expensive as people, you know, buy them. Okay, that's good to know. And we've met Prague, a cultured but hostile city-state. Let's build the granary, because that'll help increase our population growth.
The haft of the arrow had been feathered with one of the eagle's own plumes. We often give our enemies the means of our own destruction.
Isn't that so true, though? I love this game's quotes and what it means to life in general. It's pretty astonishing. Let's get writing next, because that'll unlock a lot more science, which will be great to have for us. Plus, I feel like we're the only people who don't have embassies built yet, so that'll be important here soon. I love the music in this game. It's truly amazing. Nothing seems to have happened. Next turn we'll get one more production here in Honolulu, which will increase the production over there. 2 more turns here in Samoa. This worker really is taking his time coming about. Oh dear. Is that us? We're being attacked! Attack them back! Oh dear. Well, I don't think we're gonna lose them because melee definitely has bonuses against ranged, but wow. And Honolulu did grow, which is always good. Oh dear. That is something too. The archers are able to attack without being retaliated against. Plus they can retaliate against the melee people. But the melee usually wins still. Oh, Samoa grew, which is good. Maybe it brought this down to a reasonable level. 50, not so much. I'm definitely feeling like I'm very far behind on this game compared to others. You're currently in the woods, so I'll give you the drill. You can fortify until healed because we don't want to lose you like we've lost for the others. Clearing a forest has created 20 production for Samoa, which lowers this number by quite a bit. Alrighty. And how are we still only at 4 total happiness? We lose so much unhappiness from our population. So this is where you start seeing that keeping your population pretty low is actually more beneficial. Interesting. And these are bananas. So I'm going to be able to get bananas here in a few turns. Those are good to have. Plus more farms, more food, more population.
He who destroys a good book kills reason itself.
See, the quotes here are just so good. I love every single one of them. Sailing or the wheel? Well, since we are Polynesia, they probably did get sailing first because They were originally an island chain, although here not so much. Oh, and Honolulu built whatever it had been building. What had it been building? Oh yes, the granary. So it 6 turns until a new citizen is born. It has a lot more food now. I can build the Great Library, which gives me a free technology, or the Temple of Artemis plus 10 growth in all cities and 15% production when building ranged units. Well, I think the Great Library is more important. Stonehenge, Faith plus 5. We are pretty behind in Faith, but I think, especially since this gives you the Great Scientist point, the Great Library is what we need. So, the Great Library of Honolulu. Never heard of it before, but it's going to exist in my game. Prague no longer needs my help. The barbarian encampment wanted you to eliminate has been destroyed by someone else. Oh dear. Bismarck provided gold every turn has ended to us. They were doing that because we accepted their embassy. Although now that we have writing, we can have them accept ours, which will be good. The city of Samoa wants copper. Connecting that resource to your trade route will cause your city to enter We Love the King. Well, then I guess we need to find some copper. I can't find Germany. They know where I am, but I don't know where they are. Unfortunately. Oh, here's, Rome. Can tell by their color outline. Just not their name tag. But we can talk to Gandhi on our next turn. And he'll let us take an embassy. Or have an embassy in his place. Loading, loading. You know, especially on these first player games, I understand it's supposed to be turn-based and all, but I wish it wouldn't make you wait so much.
मैं आपकी शांति की कामना करता हूँ।
Hello, Gandhi. Let me trade with you.
मैं सुन रहा हूँ।
And please accept my embassy, and I will pay you 1 gold per turn
हम
for
सहमत
30
हैं।
turns. Why, thank you. And goodbye. So he's now accepting my embassy. That makes him like me just a little bit more. So moving right along. And everybody keeps entering the classical age, and I'm stuck behind in the ancient age, or what do they call this age? Tech tree. This is the ancient era.
Excuse me.
Oh, thank you. I was just talking about this. Now, I tend to do all of these before I start moving on into, say, the classical era. Although I could get a couple of technologies from there. Optics is really good to have. Although I haven't been exploring nearly as quickly as I would like to be. Especially since I am the Polynesians. And they can embark on the water right away. But, as it is, I guess I'm just not growing fast enough. Next turn. An unmet player has entered the classical era. See, I'm so far behind. Lord Kamehameha of Polynesia, 1480. Another barbarian encampment? Well, leave it alone and hopefully you'll survive this onslaught. Holy cow. All my people are so far behind. Oh, those are axe throwers, so they're more range type unit.
He who commands the sea has command of everything.
Well, that one may not be true, but it's still good to listen to. Allows establishing an additional trade route. Yay, so I'll build one of those as fast as possible. You first need to... Oh, minor defeat. Another minor defeat. You need to run away. Come home. Try not to die. I can adopt another policy. Since this is still in the tree, plus growth in the capital, or plus 1 gold and minus 1 unhappiness for every 2 citizens in the capital. I think I will do that one. Yes. And see, that bumps my happiness up much more, and I'm trying to get to this golden age, because those provide all sorts of bonuses. I think I'm probably one of the few places with 2 cities, but that's the only thing going for me right now. So the wheel and bronze working are the only ones left in this era. So I can move to the next if I want. Oh, I should probably get the wheel. Plus, what's really nice is you can get progress on technologies that you're not studying actively. So these last few per era are always really easy to get because they're done. But with that, it looks like I'm out of time. So this is Invenza signing off, and we will see you next time. Thank you so much. Hello and welcome back to Sid Meier's Civilization V. This is our Polynesian Empire, so let's get right back onto this wagon.
मेरे दोस्त, क्या इस इंतज़ाम में आपकी दिलचस्पी है?
I will take that. 2 gold plus 1 gold for 30 turns. That means you're basically paying me back what I'm paying you. So I'm getting a total of 2 gold out of this deal, which I will take.
हम सहमत हैं.
Plus, I like that you have an embassy in my capital. That makes me much happier with you. Or at least it's supposed to. Lasha is under attack. Well, I'm not the one protecting you, so don't worry about it. And the problem here is that somebody has entered my territory, so I'm gonna have to defend against them. And my only warrior is all the way out there. So I'm going to have to deal with that problem. I can't reach them with my city yet. So I think I probably met everybody that's on my continent. Oh no, they destroyed one of my farms, but my city can shoot them. Come on, you guys, get back home. Bogota seeks a new natural wonder. Well, it means there are more out there than just Uluru.
Wisdom and virtue are like the 2 wheels of a cart.
Probably. Wow, a lot has happened. Samoa has grown, and you guys can attack again. The problem is when they pillage a farm like that, they heal. So the more they can pillage, the more they're able to heal, and I can't go back and start repairing them till after they're out of my territory. Oh yeah. Optics, horseback riding, so I can do. bronze working is probably where I'll be next, because that'll be the last era. Excuse me. So as far as I can look here just to be sure, but there are 8 people, including myself, and I've met all but 2 of them. So that's where that is. But unfortunately, I'm nowhere near winning on any of the fronts. But luckily, neither are any of them. So shoot them! Get rid of them! Make them leave. Alrighty. Moving along. This wait time is really annoying. I wonder if there's a way I can kind of get rid of that. Shoot them! You should probably kill them this time. Yay! They're gone! The city just leveled up. Or should have. But they didn't. And my warriors are so far away. This is hopeless. I'm barely into the game and I'm already feeling like I'm losing. Oh well. You don't play it to win, you play it to have fun. I'm definitely having fun. Next turn.
Here Hector enters, with a spear 11 cubits long in his hand. The bronze point gleamed in front of him, and was fastened to the shaft of the spear by a ring of gold.
That's an interesting image. I wonder how long a cubit is. If any one of you guys who are watching this figures that out.
Welcome to the classical era.
Yay, I made it! And I don't think I'm the last one, which makes it even better. Anyway, as I was saying, I don't know how long a cubit is, but if anybody knows, put it in the comments and I'll let you guys know next time. Choose research. So that's that. I'm going to start with drama and poetry. And the goal here is to get optics for free without having to actually research it. And it might take a while, but we'll see how it goes. Honolulu, 5 turns left for this great library. 15 turns still for a worker. You have been working on that for forever.
Would you be interested in a trade agreement with England?
Yes, I would, and thank you for speaking my language.
Very well.
That does help make this game much more enjoyable when they can understand what they're talking about. Hong Kong wants me to trade with them. Kathmandu and India are now allies. And they look elsewhere for faith. Oh, so their faith counter just ticked. And India is getting the most faith, which makes sense. Gandhi was definitely a religious leader. But Hong Kong is looking for a trade route. I think they're the people who I will trade with next. As soon as I can get another trade vessel thing. Somebody else is into the classical era, so I wasn't the last one. Hong Kong is under attack? No, that can't be happening. Let me...
I have some information that may be of use.
Oh, I can found a pantheon. That's good. Those always give good bonuses. Even if they are just small. +1 culture from shrines for ancestor worship. the Aurora, +1 faith from tundra tiles without a forest. Well, I don't have any of those near me, so that won't help. Is +1 faith for each copper, iron, and salt resource. Well, I don't have any of those, so that doesn't help. Faith healers. 30 hit points healed per turn if adjacent to a friendly city. Well, that isn't great. Let's see if we can't find something I do like. God of Craftsmen. +1 production in cities with population of 3 or more. Well, both of my cities have that, so that would shorten this time down by a little bit. God of the Sea. +1 production from fishing boats. That's probably good, especially since we're the opponents. There's so many of these to choose from. Production from ancient and classical wonders. Production. Oh, so that's like from this great library. That would be interesting. But I think I'm gonna go with God of the Sea, just because it's the best role-playing choice as much as anything. Like I said, I'm not the last one to reach the classical era, which makes me happy. So, oh, I was going to buy the trade vessel, trade caravan, that's it. So on the next turn, I'll be able to start trading with Hong Kong, and that will increase money for me. And so here's London. Finally found them, probably because my embassy's with them. And Elizabeth just entered the classical era, so I'm not as far behind as I think I am, at least in technology production. Trade route with Hong Kong. Yes. Okay. So that'll increase my influence with them, which is nice. And then, because they're a mercantile type, they provide happiness the more status I have with them. So, and they want horses. Well, let's see if I can't find horses. There's some horses. I might get to them eventually. So, moving along. Those are the Korean workers and English warriors.
Here is something that may be helpful.
We are now friends with Hong Kong, which is good.
Libraries are the shrine where all the relics of the ancient saints, full of true virtue, and that without delusion or imposture, are preserved and reposed.
I like that quote. Too bad it was so quiet I couldn't hear it. One free technology provides a free library in the city in which it was built. It contains 2 slots for great works of writing. Well, that'll come in handy later, especially if I do try to do the tourist cultural influence. People who like shiny things the most. This is ranks player by the amount of gold in their treasury. Well, it looks like Augustus Caesar has a lot of money, which, you know, makes sense. And I'm not even at the bottom, which makes me happy, even though I did just buy that trade caravan. So, good middle ground there. I'm finally gaining influence in the world. Well, I can't upgrade you guys, but I can at least tell you to fortify until you're healed. Samoa's caravan, you have to redo these every 30 turns or so. So I'll gain 1 science, and they'll gain 2 science, but I'll gain 2 gold versus their 1 gold, so that's not bad. Thank you for that information. I get to choose a free technology, so let's get what will take the longest, either philosophy or ironworking. I think I'll take philosophy because I like this oracle. A free social policy is
There's
always good.
only one good, knowledge, and one evil, ignorance.
I like that. Socrates was a very influential and good person. Plus, I finished building my production here. What did I just build? I built, oh yes, the Great Library. Well, since I just got the Oracle, I might as well start working on this. Now, for some reason, I really like doing these world wonders, which can get me into trouble sometimes, but we'll see. I think Samoa's next production, if they ever manage to get this one done, will be a library, so they can build the National College. Friends with Germany. Yes, we are friends with Germany, who are friends with you. So we have a friendship triangle. Okay. Cool. So 20 turns on that. Looks like nothing really happened there. Now we're only 900 years, 975 BC, so time is kind of speeding up. I hope we don't wind up having a temporal victory. I should have turned that off before we started. Those are the worst kind because they're just... You survived, which is great, but that doesn't mean we've won. It just means we survived. It's more like a draw than anything. Samoa grew! Yay! They're almost as big as Honolulu now. Guess they'll always probably be pretty close. The warriors have healed up. Let's just send them out to explore some more. Hopefully they don't get hurt at all. I should probably get another group of them into my city to help protect it, one for each. Protect it from barbarians and the like. English warriors again. They're getting plenty of searching done. Oh, and we have iron! Iron's good. It helps with building things. Our workers will get over to that eventually. 7 more turns. I'm so excited! It's been forever since I've been working on these workers. City has grown so much since then. Can I get a view of my empire? Good one? That's not bad. Gold per turn from Korea has ended. Good to know. And my declaration with friendship with Germany has expired. So they'll probably be contacting me here soon to renew that. Should be great. Oh. Look, Jeongju. That's the Korean home city, so we know where they are now. And we know the Romans are here, but we haven't actually seen the city name. We haven't found Rome. All the roads lead to it, but we haven't found it yet. Public declaration from Germany. They are now protecting Bogota, but Bogota is under attack. So, wonder how good of a job they're actually doing with that.
What is drama but life with the dull bits cut out?
I like that. That's a good one. Allows you to build the amphitheater, which provides a boost to culture. Well, we might as well start with the cultural victory now. Having as much of that as possible is always good. Oh, and we're pretty close to our first golden age. That'll be coming here in a few turns. And we can build the Writers Guild, so thank you for the information. We'll finally start getting some good things out of that. Let's look for... So there's 4 turns left on this. 10 of 96 science. But I'm gonna go for theology, just to make the game unhappy with me. And we'll see where it goes from there. So, next turn. Religion founded. So this is our first religion. You can only have so many of them. There's 4 more that can be founded. And we need 200 to get there. So somebody has found Catholicism. I wonder if that's Spain. Spain always takes Catholicism. But nothing else has happened this turn. So 3 more turns till I get my first worker from Samoa. Somebody has already reformed Catholicism. It's pretty fast. Losing my grasp on Hong Kong. I should probably give them a gift then. I'll do that this turn. Give a gift. I don't have enough money to give a gift. Well, I guess I'll come back. 250 gold isn't too far away. Nothing else has happened. So, next turn.
मेरे दोस्त, क्या इस इंतज़ाम में आपकी दिलचस्पी है?
Yes, let us work together, Gandhi. Goodbye. Looks like Germany is no longer interested in working with us, so guess I'll have to go and find them. Oh. I'm already on good terms with them myself. Well, thank you, Lord Bismarck. Why can't I get anything from you? Processing turn. Barbarians may adopt a policy. Perfect. Well, there's only 2 more left. We can either grow a little bit faster or plus 15% production when building wonders. Oh, perfect. Aristocracy. That's exactly what I need. I'm gonna adopt patronage next because that's always great for your influence and what am I thinking? Your cultural victories. And aesthetics is also very good for cultural victories. So we will be doing that here pretty soon. And 1 more turn for my first worker. I'm gonna get him, and then it looks like we're out of time, so after that I'll be signing off. No longer friends with Hong Kong. Oh dear. Perfect. So much has happened. A golden age has dawned. Congratulations, your citizens have been happy with your rule for so long that the empire enters a golden age. In the golden age, well, in a golden age, every tile in your empire that produces at least 1 gold produces an extra gold. Cities gain 20% production. And empire-wide culture is increased by 20%. Perfect. Plus we have our first workers from Samoa, finally. But with that, I'm going to have to sign off, and we will see you guys next time. Thank you so much.